Good morning. Okay, so today is a strength class. We're going to use a chair. I have this fancy thing on it just because I like it. So you can use a chair. We're also going to use one glider. Here's mine. And then whatever weights you want to incorporate along the way. I'm going to push my mat away for now. I don't need it at the moment. And let's start with a little bit of a spine body warm up with the chair. So you can grab your chair. I've said this in the last few videos about using the chair. I'm gonna face the chair and I'm gonna put my hands on the seat of the chair where I would normally sit. If that angle doesn't feel right for you because your legs, your back, your parts don't like it, just turn yourself around and use the back side of the chair. And that will make everything, I think, a little bit more doable, okay? I have a drink of water. Okay, so I'm gonna start by facing my chair. And I'm gonna bring my hands to the two edges, kind of like close to the edge where I would normally sit. And just a note, and this is probably obvious, if you're using a folding chair, please proceed with caution. Okay, so I'm going to bend my knees a bunch so my knees come over my toes, and I'm going to stick my tush out, and then I'm going to just change the shape of my spine and my legs. Straighten the spine, straighten the legs round the spine, head goes down. Soften the knees, neutral, maybe arched back, you can decide. And then long legs, round spine, push the chair away. Take a nice deep breath. And bend. Again, knees are coming forward. For some of you, this could be a pretty big stretch. Neutral or arched back. Let's do this 4 more times. 4. And 3. And 2. One more. Good. And so now I'm going to come back into sort of a neutral spine, soft knees, but I'm going to step my feet wide. Wide. So I have soft knees, and I'm going to practice straightening the legs and bending them again. Straightening the legs, bending them again. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2. 1 more. And then I'm going to hold here. Those of you that want a deeper stretch, you can make your way down to your forearms. Okay. Head down. Shift your hips right and left. And right and left. Keep your knees soft if you need to. 3 more. And 2 more. And 1 more time. And then come back to the center. And let's make our way back up to our hands. And we can toe, heel, back in. Okay? Left foot forward, right foot back. And just check out your right foot, toes straight ahead. Try to get that foot straight forward if you can. Hands are still right on the edge of the chair. Let's lengthen out the front leg and then bend. So each time you bend your front knee, ooh, it's a deep stretch for the calf. At least it is for me. And let's just do 3 more here. 2 more. And then 1 more. And then hold here. Step the back foot in if you need to. You can keep your foot however it feels okay as you move through this next bit. Bring this front knee close to the chair. Make your way up to your fingertips. Lengthen out your spine the best you can. Try not to round here. And then lengthen through the spine, push through the feet, and stand all the way up. P.S. At this point, if your feet are not wide enough, this could be very hard to balance, okay? The more narrow your feet are, the more challenging that will be. Bend the front knee, straighten again. bend, and straighten one more time. And then return to the chair, bend your front knee, and then pull yourself forward and switch your feet. So right foot forward, left foot back. Good to notice if one side feels a lot different from the other. Bend your front knee, straighten the leg. Bend, straighten. Bend, straighten, one more. And then bend and hold. Again, step in if you need to. Draw the abdominals in. Let's first come to the fingertips. This is kind of waking up the muscles in the back. Make sure that you're not rounded, but you're as lengthened as you can get. And then bring the arms up. And again, your feet, maybe they need to be as wide as your chair legs or as wide as your hips. Front knee bends, straightens. Bend, straighten. Two more. And one more. And then re-bend the knee. Reconnect your hands with the chair. Lean forward and bring the back foot forward. Okay? One more little bit like this. Let's go back. Left foot forward, right foot back, hip distant feet. Let's come back to a bent front knee. Come to your fingertips. Okay? From here, we're going to keep the angle of the back. Lift and draw the abdominals in, and we're going to bring the arms out nice and wide. So I'm angled forward, and I'm going to bend my arms. Just to show you, my arms are like this, cactus-y. I'm going to lift the back heel as I extend the arms forward. And then I'm going to bend the elbows and return. 4 more. Heel lift, arms bend. 3 more. Heel lift, arms bend. 2 more. And back last time. Hold here, bring the arms out nice and wide. Shoulders down, wide arms. Stand up. Hold here for a sec. Press your right hip forward. Keep that left knee bent. Rotate left. And back to center. Rotate left. And back to center last time. Rotate left. And back to center. Let's reconnect with the chair. Lean forward, step the right foot forward and the left foot back. Okay? Front knee bends. Bring your left hip forward a little bit just to even the hips out. Come to your fingertips, establish that nice long spine, belly is in. And then when you're ready, you can bring the arms out. Cactus arms again. There should be like energy from the back heel all the way to the crown of the head. Reach down and reach out. As you lift your back heel, you extend your arms. And then heel down, elbows down. And down. Up. And down. 2 more. And down 1 more time. And then hold, extend the arms up nice and wide. Rotate right. And center. Rotate right. And center 1 more time. And center. Reconnect to the chair. Lean forward and step forward. Let's soften the knees. Come all the way up to stand. I'm actually going to just come to the other side of my chair for a moment. Which this is just optional. I'm going to bring my fingertips to the back of the chair. And I'm going to the reason why I'm going to keep my fingertips down is because I'm really going to try to use all 10 toes. Shift forward, push the floor away, and just hold here for a second. Push with all the toes. See if you can really get them connected to the ground. And then keep that feeling as you lower your heels and then come right back up. Almost like you're gripping the floor with the toes. And if you have sneakers on, just do that in your sneakers. Use your feet like that in your sneakers. Lift and lower. Slowly tap. Lift. Use the toes. 5 more. 5. Belly is in here. And 4. And 3. And 2. 1 more time. my chair face like this, and I am going to grab my glider. Sorry, I'm just, see a spider. Just telling him to go away. Okay, I'm gonna grab my glider here. Yep. So I'm gonna use the back of the chair. There's something about using the glider that's really good for me, but sometimes something happens and my back hurts the next day. So I think using the chair is a nice support system for me to use. So the chair is optional. Don't use it if you don't feel like you need it. All right. So the glider is underneath my right foot, and I'm just gonna stand up nice and tall here, and just a light connection to the back of the chair. And I'm gonna soften my left knee as I glide the right leg out. And then I'm gonna drive the left leg in to come in. Okay, so we just practiced this movement, kind of. The back leg nice and long. The front leg is sturdy and strong, and your spine is not rounding. It's nice and straight. So let's do 6 more here. 6. And 5. And 4. And 3, 2, and one more time. Come all the way in, and we're gonna switch right over to the other leg. So bring the glider underneath the left foot. Stand nice and tall for a moment. Inhale, exhale. Glide back, drive the right foot in. So I kind of like to switch right away, just to see how one leg feels versus the other. If you need to make any changes, my glider just doesn't want to do its job today. If you don't have a glider, or if something about this is annoying to you, you're also welcome to step out and step in and step out, okay? That's totally an option. Let's do 4 more, whatever it is you're doing. And 3, 2, one more time. Silly glider, and then come all the way back in, okay? So now what I'm going to do with my glider is I'm coming to the floor, okay? We're coming back to putting the glider underneath the right leg, and we're gonna add on to that a little bit. Yeah, this is good. Okay, so it's underneath the right leg again. Fingertips to the chair if you want. Press out and just kind of hold this position. So I've got 2 options. I can stay here or I can come out here. I'm gonna bring my arms out nice and wide. Back leg only, in and out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way in and up. And we switch right away. Glider over with left foot. Get yourself tall to begin. Use the chair to maybe find the shape. Right out here. Nice and long through the spine. Hips are fairly even with one another. And then the left leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, shoulders down, 5, 4, 3, 2, come all the way in and all the way up, okay? I'm gonna now turn to the side, and I'm gonna take the glider and bring it underneath my right foot again. This is the shape I like to practice before we do our gliding. Maybe hands to hips, soften your knees, and send your hips back like you're just doing a squat, and then push down through the legs and come back up again. In the next gliding situation, your left leg, your standing leg, your non-gliding leg is essentially doing a squat, and you're keeping yourself over that leg. So when I glide out, my weight stays over my left leg. One of the things that I see in class a lot is that people almost are doing a split situation. That's not what it is. So you shouldn't have a ton of weight in your right leg. And we'll do 5 more. 5. And 4. 3, 2, one more. And come all the way in. I lied. Let's go out and hold. Right leg only. In and out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh. And then come all the way in. Yes. I'm just going to do that. Okay, so now the glider's coming underneath the left foot. I'm going to do a few practice squats just to remind my right leg of what it's doing. Sit back, come up. Sit back, come up. One more, and then we try to glide. Out and tall. Out and in. Keep yourself over the right leg the best you can. And we'll do 5 more here. 5. Tall to come in. 4. The longest spine you can find. Same rules like that you would follow for a squat with your back. And 2. One more like this. And now reach out and hold. Left leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, belly is in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way in, all the way up. Very nice. Let's come back to facing the back of the chair for a moment. And you're going to bring the glider underneath the right foot one more time. I'm using my chair. Soften those knees. Send the right leg back. Okay? So a little bit of a combo here. I'm going to bring maybe my right arm out to start, and I'll see how my back feels, and maybe I'll add the left arm along the way. So the right leg, in, out, up, return. In, out, up, return. In, out, up, return. 3 more. 3. And 2. 1 more. Bring the leg out and hold. Down and up. Down and up. 4 more. 4. And 3. 2. Last one. And then bring it in and stand tall. Okay? We've got the other side to do. Legs are warming up a little bit, which is exciting. Take a nice deep breath. Come out into that position. Extend the left leg. Right leg is bent. I started with one arm out. I'll go there again. So combo, in, out, up, down, in, out, and in, up, down, and breathing. Oh geez, lost my bladder. In, out, and 4, and 3, shoulders down, and 2, pull the belly muscles in as you move, 1, and then we pick up the leg and hold, and we down and up, down and up, 5, 4, energy through the spine, 3, 2, last one, and then bring it in, all the way up. Roll your shoulders around. Take a nice deep breath here. Inhale, exhale. Okay, so I'm going to come back around with the chair. You'll noodle around with what's right for you. I'm going to grab a 5-pound weight, and I'm going to incorporate a little bit of work with the glider with an arm exercise. So carefully grab one of your weights. I'm starting at 5. If that's not like medium light, then maybe grab a 3. Or if some other number is medium light to you, you'll grab that, okay? So I'm gonna put my weight down in the center of my chair. I'm gonna be using it with my left hand, and we're coming back to right foot on the glider. Right foot on the glider, all right? So I'm coming back here, and when you get there, soften your knees just like we have been. We're coming back to this movement again with the right leg sliding in and out. Okay, that's where we're going. But also, we're gonna grab a weight. When you grab your weight, elbow close to your ribs, plug your shoulder in, using the chair for support. I actually think I do want to do this. I think I'm going to do this. So it feels a little bit better for me, for my back. So as you extend the right leg out, you extend the left arm. And then you come in. So maybe you don't even need the chair. Maybe your left arm is somewhere else. Out to the side, on your right arm. Maybe your right arm is on your right hip. 6 and 5. Spine is still nice and long. 4, 3, 2, one more. And then come all the way in. You don't have to twist like I am. I just want to show you what I'm doing. Stand up nice and tall. Just put the glider off to the side. Left arm, right knee. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Belly's in here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your weight into both hands and right into your chest. I'm just going to keep it right at just below my collarbones. And I'm doing 6 squats. Sit back. Come on up. 5, 4. Tushy squeeze at the top. 3, 2, one more. And up. And then I'm going to transfer the weight to the right hand. And I'm going to come right back. Left foot under glider. Come into that little bend. Right elbow by the right ribs. As you glide out, you extend the right arm. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Plug that right shoulder in. 2, and 1. Come all the way in. Stand tall. Left knee, right arm. And 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. And then return, weight to chest, feet a little bit wider maybe, and squat. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and one more. Come all the way up, okay? That was exciting. I'm just gonna switch this out for an 8 because I feel like it feels like a nice progression. You can continue with what you've been using if you would like. I'm gonna just keep that there and then grab my 8 and face the chair. So we're coming back, right foot has the glider, yeah. Support or not, up to you. Soften your knees. We're getting ready to glide the right leg back. Send your hips back a little bit so your spine is nice and straight. Elbow right by your side. Plug the left shoulder in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way in. Switch to the other side right away. Bend your right arm. Keep the right shoulder plugged in. And glide and extend the right arm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Come all the way in. All the way up to stand. Keep the weight where it is. Left knee, right arm. 8, 7, 6, 5. Really stand tall into the right leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switcheroo. Stand tall into the left leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back here, and I've been keeping the weights right at the chest, and I'm just going to change that a little bit, and I'm going to hold 2 8s right at my shoulders for the last 2 set of squats here, just like this. So I'm just kind of resting them right on my shoulders. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top, extend the arms by your sides. Take a nice deep breath. Right ear to the right shoulder and left ear to the left shoulder. We're going to do one more set of squats here. Come back to the center, belly is in. Return, last set of 8. 8, 7, tushy squeeze, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Come all the way up. And extend the arms. Hold here with the arms right by your sides. Stand tall, open the chest, and push back. 8, 7, stand really tall here. 6, belly is in. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and then come back. Roll your shoulders around 2 more times in this direction. And let's go the other way. 3, 2, last one, and then come back. Okay, I am going to push the chair away. I'm going to get my mat set up on the rug here because we're coming down to the mat. I'm going to keep my weights right next to where I'll be. I'm going to take a drink of water. Okay, quick drink. Okay. So the chair's out of the way. I've got my glider here, by the way. Bring your glider with you, just one. And then I have 5s and 8s. I've got my other stuff over here, so if I want to use any of that, I will. Okay, so let's come onto our hands and knees for a moment. I'm just going to keep looking at that spider. He's fine. He doesn't want to hurt me. Okay, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Let's do knees and feet together. So first let's sit back. Reach the arms forward. Send the tail towards the heels and the head towards the ground. If this is not a stretch that is good for you, do something else you like. 2 deep breaths wherever you are. 1 more. You can kind of move your head around a little bit. And then let's return to hands and knees. So I am going to grab the 5-pound weight here, just one of them. And I'm going to put it right in between my hands. Right in between my hands. And I'm going to be moving it around a little bit. Keeping this position here, we're going to start a little bit and build. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. I'm going to take the weight and put it right in front of my left hand. Whatever hand you use, fine. Do the opposite. Replace the hand. Take the opposite hand and move it in front of that first hand. So this is just a little bit of I'm picking up one arm, I'm moving the weight, I'm replacing the hand back. What I really would love for you to concentrate on is stability through your midsection. Abdominals are in, spine is long. Try not to round through the spine. Try to keep your shoulders in a nice place. If using the weight isn't right for you, the other thing you can do is just tap your hand, or place the hand, tap the opposite hand. You don't have to pick up weight here. That's just a little bit of an add-on. Let's do one more each way, and then we'll see what it's like to change the stakes a little bit. So I'm going to put the weight in front of my right hand, and I'm going to try to come into a modified plank. So I just moved my knees back. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about this. We will see. I just widened my knees a little bit, drawing the abdominals in. My hands are a little bit more narrow, and I'm going to pick up the weight with my hand and put it in front of my opposite hand. And switch. Yeah, so this is different. Breathe. 3 more. And 3. 2. And 2. 1. And 1. Okay, let's take a quick wrist break here, right? Yep. Bit of a twirl. And just for a moment, bring your palms together in front of your chest. We're going to say a prayer. I'm just kidding. We're not. Shoulders down. You can do that later if you like that. Okay, so have a peek at your palms, fingers together. And let's keep the palms together as you bring your elbows up. And then down. Okay, so I'm just going to throw this out there. Those of you that are feeling tightness and yuckiness in the wrists, this is a really nice, very gentle way to practice wrist mobility. 3 more. 3. And 2. 1 more. And then hold here for a second, just a quick little finger stretch. Push the right finger into the left, and then push the left pointer finger into the right pointer finger. Back and forth. Now move to the middle finger. Back and forth. See if you can isolate one finger at a time. And now to the ring finger. And forth, ring finger, back and forth. Your pinkies. Back and forth, back and forth. And now open the hands. Roll into a fist from the pinky. The thumb is the last thing there. And then open wide. Roll in, fist. Wide. 1 more. Roll in, fist. Little circle. 1, 2, 3. Go the other way. 3, 2. So ideally this probably would have been a good thing to do first before we did that, but okay, so we're going to do this situation one more time if it's right for you. I'm going to come back to my modified plank. Hands under shoulders, belly is in, and we move the weight over and over. 2. 2. And of course you can do this in a plank. 3. If you're planking and you're rocking it, yay. And 5. 5. 1 more each way. 6. And 6. Okay. Sit back. Take a breath. We're going to flip ourselves over, come onto our backs, okay? Have your weights ready by your sides. All the way down. Hang on to your shins. Take a nice deep breath. One more inhale, exhale. Hang on to your right thigh for a minute and then bring the left foot down. And let's just extend the right leg, flex the foot. Just a quick note here. If your tushy is curled up right now, you may not feel this in your hamstring. Think about relaxing your tail down and then pulling in the leg from there. That tends to make it more of a hamstring stretch. I feel it up the entire back of the leg. So, but try to keep your tail down and your spine long. bend the knee, tailbone down, heel up. 2 more, bend and reach. 1 more, and hold it up here, point and flex. Point and flex. 1 more, point and flex, and then bend the knee, replace the foot, both hands behind the left leg. Release your tail down, you're not tucked. Extend. Ooh. And 2, long neck. 3, 4, 1 more here. Tail down, heel up, hold, point, flex, point, flex. 2 more. Last one. And bend the knee, foot down. Okay, let's get ourselves into a nice long spine, flat back, feet relatively close to your tush, arms down by your sides, lengthen out your neck, draw the ribs in a little bit. As you push through the arms and the feet, the hips come up and down, up and down. For most of you, there's kind of a sweet spot for where your feet should be. So just kind of move your feet around. Don't assume you're automatically in the right position unless it feels fine. But if you move your feet closer in towards one another and the hips just feel like, oh, that makes more sense, or your low back even. I like exhale as the hips come up. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and lower all the way down. Okay, so just relax the hips for a minute. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale, exhale. Let's bring the arms out to the sides. Roll your head over. Look towards the right hand. Come back through the center. Roll your head over. Look towards the left. Maybe this is a nice little stretch through the side of the neck. It is for me. 1 more each way. And then come back. Okay, so now we're going to do another set of hip lifts, bridging, but I'm going to grab 2 5s. I'll start there and see how that feels. 1 and 2. I like to roll to the side, bring the weights in, and roll back over just so I don't do any wonky things with my shoulders when I'm loading up weight. So find that foot position, bring the weights right to your hips. Elbows, I like to lift them up a little bit just to give the shoulders a little energy. Exhale, hips up. Inhale down. And 6, 5, 4. Use your whole foot to push down. Inside of the heel, outside of the heel, big toe, little toe. 2 more. 1 more. Now lower halfway, lengthen the neck, draw the abdominals in, right hip, down and up, left hip, down and up. Only the right. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more, other side, left, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips. Lengthen out through the spine. Just take a breath here for a minute. I'm going to hold on to my 5s here. Keep my feet, my knees, all the parts where they are. And I'm just pressing straight up with the arms. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold here 1 at a time. 10, 9, 8, 7. Find stability through your midsection here. Don't wobble all around. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both arms up. Bend. Extend. Bend. Extend. 6 more. 6, 5, 4. Nice and long through the neck. 3, 2. Last one. All the way up. All the way down. weights down. Rest your hands on the weights here for a moment, just a gentle abdominal exercise. I mean, we've been using our abdominals the whole time, but let's do a little bit more. Knees in here. Relax the calves on the thighs. Just keep this relaxed and bring the knees directly over your belly button just to engage the low abs just a little bit. Keep your arms long. Bring your chin to your throat. Exhale, curl forward. Inhale down. So here's a little trick. You can kind of hold on to your weights a little bit. So it's almost like you're pulling forward and up, and it kind of helps you to connect, I mean, at least it helps me to connect more deeply to this movement. Shoulders, shoulders, shoulders. 2 more. Take your time. Last one. And come all the way down. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna grab my 8s here. We're gonna do all that fun stuff again. Can I remember it? I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay, weights to hips. Feet relatively close. Bridging, hip lifting, whatever you want to call it. Take a nice deep breath. Elbows out just a little bit. Shoulders away from the ears. Hips come up. 8 times. Long neck. 4 more. This next time you're going to lift and hold. Right hip. Down and up. Left hip. Down and up. Now 8 times with just the right. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, other side, left, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way down. Bend your arms by your sides. Keep that nice long spine. 8, 7, belly is in, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, 1 at a time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold at the top, tricep. 8, 7, so much belly here. 6, 5, neutral spine. Don't tuck. 4, 3, 2, last one. Okay, bring it down. Bring it down. Hands on the weights. Legs up. Knees over your ribs or your belly button. Relax the bottom half of the leg. Really get the knees over the belly button. I'm not going to call this a tuck, but scoop into your low abs here. Reach the arms long. Curl forward. Exhale. 2 more like this, and we're going to add a little bit. Long arms. 1 more. Okay, now hold here. Legs. Tap. 2, 3. Hold here. Upper body. Inhale. Legs. Upper body. Legs. 1 more. And legs. Come all the way down. Bring the legs down. Okay, let's carefully bring these weights back to where they were sleeping. Kind of out of the way, like that. And then just a couple of stretches here. I'm going to bring the right leg over the left. left with the knee nice and wide. This is our sort of capital 4 stretch. If we get to a stretch that isn't good for you, please do something else. Do another stretch that you know is a good one for you. Even here, try and release your tail a little bit. It can be really challenging for people to hold on to the left leg. It's awkward for me. If this is annoying for you, you can always use a yoga strap or something just to give yourself a little bit more to work with, more space to work with. You can gently rock the shape that your legs are in to the right and to the left a little bit. Lengthen the spine out. Take a nice deep breath. And then we switch. Switching now to the left leg over the right. Left knee is a little bit wide. Both hands go somewhere. Bring mine behind my right leg. As you exhale, try to release some of the tension you feel. Try to relax your tail and your neck. Make a change if you need to. One more deep breath here. And then we'll bring our feet down. And then I'm going to bring my knees over to the left. Oh my gosh. And then my arms out. I'm cactus shaping my arms because this really intensifies the chest stretch component. You can bring your left hand to your right knee. Those of you with any disc issues, twisting is intense for disc issues, so back off of this twist if it is not the best for you. Deep breath. One more of the deepest exhales you can find. Really lengthen it out. Okay, and then we'll come over to the other side. Knees right. Deep breaths. One more deep breath here. Stretches, that's where the mind wanders, right? Okay, let's bring the mind back to the body. Come up to sit. I'm going to use my glider one more time because why not? So I'm going to fold my mat in half and I'm going to one more time come to my hands and knees. Hands and knees. And you know, I haven't said this in a while, but if your wrists just hate this position, the other thing that people have a lot of, I don't really like it on the mat though, if I'm being honest. I like it on the hard ground. So you can really make a fist and hold on there. You can try that and usually it works with a bigger weight just so you have more to hold on to. I actually don't love that at all, but some people really do. So if you do, great. I'm gonna take the right, there we go. And I'm gonna put the red side down. Is that what I was doing wrong last time? Hands on your shoulders, right foot has the glider. And we're not gonna do anything extreme just yet. Push the floor away, draw the abdominals in, right leg is going to reach out and come back in again. Reach out and come back in again. Reach out and come back in again. One more time. Glide out. And now let's switch. Just push it right over to the left. And let's see how this side feels. So for most of you, or some of you, this is nice and gentle. This is totally doable. Hips are staying nice and even. 6 and 5, 4, 3, Dottie's mad, 2 more, and come back in. Yeah, my glider just is sticky for some reason. You don't need it if it's annoying to you, but as long as it's going okay, let's switch it back to the first foot. Bring your hands a little bit more narrow. Extend the left arm out with the fingertips down. Right foot out, left arm stays, and come in. Okay, I'm not using my glider. Slide out, slide in, slide out. Really push the ground away with the right hand. Be nice and light into the left fingertips. 2 more. 1 more. And then come back in. And then 1 more time with the opposite side. Right fingertips down. Left leg slides out and in. Out and in. 5 and 4 and 3, 2, last one. Come all the way in. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this glider. I'm gonna come up to stand through a down dog today. You can join me if you'd like. We don't usually have bears in our neighborhood. Here in this neighborhood in Asheville, there's bears, of course, everywhere. But I've lived here for 6 years. Actually, tomorrow is my 6-year anniversary, and for the first time in 6 years, this past week, there's been a bear on this street twice. So I don't know what to think about it. Okay, so let's walk the hands and the feet in towards one another. Relax the head. Super deep breath here. And then I'm going to push through the feet and slowly roll up. Nice and tall. How about 1 belly breath for the road? All right, we did it. Have a lovely day. May the force be with you.